Borrow Smart segment brought to you by rsrhomeselect.com, rsrhomeselect.com. 5 things home buyers get wrong about mortgages today. Number 1, you only focus on the rate. And I've told you this before. Strategy beats rate always. Strategy beats rate always. I could tell you right now, our friends at Geneva Financial, the highest price, or probably the highest price loan they have is the Home Select product. It saves you more money than any other loan that they've got. Saving money over time on your interest expense. So when I show people, hey, you know something? Let's not worry about the interest rate. Let's worry about the dollars coming out of your pocket. Dollars are more important than percentages. Now, the strategy here is that you got to look at how you're paying over time. What is the 3 things as a certified liability advisor we always look at is safety, liquidity, and return. I'm hearing more and more people right now, especially, they're saying, Ron, I've got this 3% mortgage and I'm paying it off as quick as I can. And I scratch my head and I say, 3%. Don't give that to the bank because it makes them more secure until you're completely paid off. So why pay it off early? Take that same money and stick it into, I don't know, even if you put it into a 10-year treasury that's getting right now, what did I say earlier, that the 10-year treasury right now is paying 4.2. So if you got a 3-year mortgage and you can put it into a 10-year treasury paying 4.2, okay, you're better off. You're getting an arbitrage right there of 1.2%, and you'll be able to pay your house off that much quicker. Myth number 2, that you'll get a loan instantly. Well, unless you're doing a private money or hard money loan, they don't happen instantly. So, the private money, hard money, and our transition loan with our friends at Geneva, they can get that done in like 7 days. Is that instant? You decide. But for a traditional 30-year mortgage, we're talking just the law alone puts in there 10 days worth of time that you can't close for. 10 days. And that's if you've got a company that controls everything from start to finish. That's not a mortgage broker, that's a mortgage banker. Because we have our own processors, we have our own underwriters, we have our own doc department, we have our own closers, we have our own funders. If we get everything and we get the cooperation from the sellers and escrow and title and borrowers and everybody along the way, well, we can get them done in 10, 12 days. We don't want to put that stress on our team every time. But if there's a reason that we need to, we can. Number 3, you can pick the wrong type of loan, safety, liquidity, and return. Right? Maybe almost everybody right now, if there's a way, if you have to get a loan right now, wouldn't it make sense to get an adjustable rate mortgage? Just because rates are going down. If you get a fixed rate mortgage, built in that you've got to be looking at a new loan. Now, one of the things that we do with people that get a 30-year fixed rate mortgage with us is we're going to always be watching to see how quickly we can get you a new no-cost loan at a lower rate, and we show you how to pay it off sooner. Because there's no sense in getting a lower rate and bringing the amortization table back out to 30 years again. So we show you how to keep on schedule using the lower rate, and we show you the option of doing it at no cost to you. Number 4, forgetting about your credit score. It is very, very important. You want to always be looking at your credit score when it comes to any kind of loan. And yes, there are some that don't pay attention to the credit score, but somewhere along the way, it's going to catch you. The interest rate reduction loan, that's for our veterans, they have a version that doesn't look at credit scores. The FHA Streamline has a version that doesn't look at credit scores. But don't you think that there might be some factor built into those rates that are dealing with the credit scores? Of course there is. Number 5, not shopping for the right lender. Well, there are some lenders out there that all they care about is just getting the transaction done. They're not monitoring your mortgage on a regular basis. I just sent a note out this morning to somebody that we helped get a new home in July of last year. I said, you know something? We can do a no-cost loan for you right now. But even better than that, you probably qualify for the Home Select. If you're open to a quick discussion, let's set a time to chat. So you have to, but there's not a lot of lenders that even have the Home Select. So they're going to tell you, oh, that's not a good loan. Why? Number one, they don't understand it. Number two, they don't have it. If they understood it and had it, it would be a great loan because they understand it. So not shopping for the right lender can be important. You go to a big bank, any of them, it doesn't matter to me who it is. Maybe if you go to US Bank, and I like US Bank, ask them what the rates are at Chase. They don't offer Chase. They offer their own products. When you go to a mortgage banker, which our friends at Geneva is they're looking at 30 or 40 different investors at any given time and saying, okay, who has an appetite for this particular loan today? Because whoever has that appetite today is going to give you the best rate today. They may not be the same one that has an appetite for that loan next week. So we're always looking at that as well. That is the Borrow Smart segment brought to you by rsrhomeselect.com, rsrhomeselect.com.